Win small to win big. Sometimes in life, the goals we set to achieve success may seem too ambitious, too big and overwhelming. We hear about dreaming big all the time, but we are afraid to do that. We think the goals and dreams are too big to be realized. Well then, how big is too big? How to set an ambitious, big goal and achieve it? To understand and learn, let us listen to a story from the times of Buddha. There was a new Buddhist disciple who wanted to achieve deep state of meditation. He had heard a lot about the divine experience one gets in the deep state, and wanted to do just that. He started practicing, sitting for long hours, tried hard. But whatever he did, he couldn't go into deep meditative state. He started fearing the very thing he wanted to achieve so dearly: the deep state meditation. He thought it is not possible for him. He has set a goal too big and ambitious for him. He was deeply saddened. After a few days of this thought, he went to his master. He said, "Master, I would like to achieve deep state of meditation as you know. No matter how hard I try, I'm unable to achieve it, even when I sit for a long time in solitude." The master said, "I know. Come, let me show you an easy way to achieve the deep meditative state." He then took the student to show him a tall mountain. The master said, "Now if you climb that mountain, there is a place on top. Whoever sits in that place and meditates, deep state is guaranteed in a few minutes. You only have to climb the mountain." The student got overwhelmed at the sheer size of the mountain. He said anxiously, "But Master, that is a huge mountain. I've never climbed mountains in my life. I'm not a mountaineer." The master smiled and responded, "But you have set yourself an ambitious goal of achieving deep state meditation. This is what you have to do." The student was disappointed and said, "It's true. My goal is ambitious. It is impossible for me to achieve it." The master took pity on the student and said, "Come, if I told you that there is a way to climb the mountain even with no experience, you can still go to that special place and meditate. Would you do that?" The student got excited and said, "Yes, I'll do it." The master said, "Listen carefully then. First, you reach the base of the mountain. To do that, you have to climb this small hill to reach the small hill next to it. Then you reach the base of the mountain. Can you do that?" The student, now a little bit anxious, said, "Yes, that seems doable. I can do it." The master continued, "Good. Now when you reach the base of the mountain, you'll find a small pathway. With this and a little bit of climbing on rocks, you can reach quarter of the way up. There will be huts there. You can get your supplies, rest up and continue to climb. With this, you'll reach halfway up. Are you with me so far?" The student was very excited by now. He said, "Yes, yes." The master nodded and then said, "Now the going gets a little bit tough. But after every 1,000 feet or so you climb, there is a stopover point with a hut. You can rest, eat, and continue your journey upwards. What do you think? The student said, "Yes, Master, I'll follow all your instructions. Reach each rest point and continue to the top. Thank you for showing me the way. When can I start?" The master laughed and said, "But it is the same huge mountain you got overwhelmed by. Nothing has changed now. Why do you think you can do it now, while you thought it was impossible earlier?" The student then realized what the master was trying to teach. He said, "Now I understand, Master. At first, I thought of just climbing to the top and about the entire path. This made me think it was impossible. But once you divided them into multiple achievable stages with rest points, I started to think that now I can do this. Thank you, I'll start meditating as soon as I reach there." The master laughed again and said, "There is no such place on the mountain, or in the world where you can sit and go into deep state of meditation in a short period of time. You don't have to climb the mountain to achieve it. You can achieve the deep state of meditation right here." The student was visibly confused. The master made the student realize, "My son, just like climbing the huge mountain, you set out to achieve deep meditative state at once. But you did not understand that it is not one continuous path, but several stages. First, practice undisturbed meditation for just a minute or two. Absolutely nothing else should be on your mind during these 2 minutes. You should be entirely detached from the world. Once you achieve it, which I'm sure will take a lot of practice, you'll then be able to meditate for a few more minutes, then a few more. Eventually, minutes will turn into hours, hours into days. Then you'll achieve your goal." So my friends, it may appear overwhelming if you keep only focusing on the final goal. But if you divide that final goal into smaller achievable targets, you can achieve them in stages. The big goal will not be overwhelming now. You'll be moving closer to your final goal. And one day, you'll have achieved it. Therefore, win small to win big. Thank you for watching. I'll meet you with another inspirational story.